Assalamu alaikum friends, how are you? How the things are going? Do you remember that Jamshed Dasti ex-MNA once he issued a statement that all the MNAs should be tested whether they are using drugs, alcohol or something else. How much is unfortunate that instead of appreciating it, all the MPs gathered together against him on this issue and they were seen issuing insulting statements or evading this drug test. Maybe overwhelming of the number of the people who are seen sitting in our assemblies. Maybe, if at all I don't say overwhelming number of it, then too there is a reasonably good number of the MPs sitting in the provincial, the national assembly. They are allegedly using the drugs, alcohol, something like that. Even a former Prime Minister of Pakistan, who is very popular as well, allegedly, there is a general perception in the public that he uses certain drugs. I'm unwilling to name those drugs, but those drugs were uncommon earlier here in Pakistan and even now very uncommon because those are extremely expensive. Sheikh Rasheed Ahmed, once he was asked during this arrest of him that we need your urine to test whether you have taken any sort of drug or alcohol, he plainly and blatantly refused that. He said that I cannot urinate because I am a patient of prostate enlargement, prostatitis. For that reason I'm unable to urinate. Whether it is true or not, at least it is funny. But the trouble is that even those who are having the prostatitis, they can urinate. Obviously, a liter or half was not needed. Only the few drops of the urine, only the few drops of the urine can determine whether a person is a drug-free person or does take any sort of drugs. I think his refusal, and I have seen a video, you might have seen it as well, floating in the social media. He is seen refusing to give his urine. Although I think if at all he was free of all that, he would have happily and willingly done all that. Dear friends, it is really amazing, it is really interesting, and it is even insulting that the elected representatives of Pakistan, even they are not the drug free. Even they are the users of alcohol and other drugs as well. Not all of these, but definitely many of these. I cannot name these people, but as for this case of Sheikh Rasheed Ahmed and certain other politicians is concerned, I think it is generally known. Every now and then, these people are caught. You might have heard the news of security guards and the driver of ex-Chief Minister of Punjab, Chaudhry Parvez Elahi. They were carrying alcohol when they were caught. Later on, somebody told that it is their routine work and they have just been caught now because they are out of the power. Otherwise, it was not possible for anyone else to catch them. And then there is another political leader as well who was carrying the bottles of alcohol, caught red-handed, and then he said that there was honey in those bottles. So it is something like this one. I think it is very insulting indeed. If at all, we people, the general public of Pakistan, why are we unable to elect those people who are neat and clean? The people who don't even smoke a cigarette. I think even cigarette should not be considered good at all. Not to talk of drinking the alcoholic drinks or taking any sort of drugs. That is very unfortunate with the people of Pakistan. This is the reason that we have been represented, represent and misled as well. Dear fellows, these politicians are just the stooges. Most of these, they are not the people of good character at all. So why to elect them to the highest public offices in Pakistan? Why do they become our representative? Why do they become our leaders, political leaders? Why do they become the parliamentarians in Pakistan? I think they should have been ashamed of all that. And the general public too should start thinking that if at all these people are not the drug free people, alcohol free people, how will they avoid the corruption? They will do lots and lots of corruption maybe.